Good afternoon, everyone. Today, my name is Abdulgaffar Kaya. I'm coming from Turkey. I am now working in Southeastern Forestry Research Institution, Forest Management Yield and Research Section. First of all, I want to talk about a little bit Turkey. Turkey is 27.6% forest area. It's about 21.7 million hectares. Turkish forestry is a little bit different than other countries in the world. For example, in Turkey, 99% of the forest is state-owned forest and managing by General Directorate of Forestry. General Directorate of Forestry is responsible all forest area in Turkey. So also I am to belong that organization. Before, I need to cut my work experiences in two parts. First, I started my work with Orbis project. Orbis project is like forest information system projects. It's the one kind of biggest project in Turkey. What's the forest information system? General Directorate of Forestry has got around 40,000 employees and responsible 21 million hectare area. So the accurate data is really important. The sharing data, accurate data, is on time is really, really important for our works in the field. For that reason, in 2011, we started a project. Name is Forest Information System Project. And we finished its first phase at the end of the August in Turkey. In Forest Information System, we have got 21 main modules. For example, Geography Information Systems and Remote Sensing module, Financial Management module, and Fire Management modules, Forest Management Planning modules, Silviculture modules, and so on. So we are following our all forestry works, forestry studies in this software and application in Turkey. What I did in this project, what I made for this project. Actually, I'm produced different kind of base maps to take data and show the people's different situation. And with using these base maps, my main responsibility was building some kind of applications and models. For example, restricted area analysis. If you want to give some permission in some area, like social activities or mining or different activities, first we need to look at the area. If we select the area, just on the simple clicking in the map, so you can get the analyzed report in that area. Are there any critical species living? So what's happening in that area? You can get many, many information in there. Before starting these analyses, we just looking at the simple things, like can we see the area from the road, or the slope is enough or not? When I take this module or analysis, I add many other things. For example, watershed. If we give permission to this area, the watershed can affect or not. And what can we do? And can we see the critical species? Are there any local species important to us? So on. And also, I was responsible to giving trainings about GIS information systems and forest information systems. In 1 year, I gave around 20 trainings. All trainings is taking around 2 days. So I was quite busy for that. When I finished this project at the end of August, I asked my manager, because I want to continue my life as a researcher, then I passed Southeastern Research Institution. In here, my main duties are the conducting research about multifunctional forest management planning. In Turkey, we are now starting to application multifunctional forest management planning. So it's like a three-dimensional planning system. One dimension is economic values, second dimension is social values, and third dimension is ecological values. So we are now trying to think about all of them and going to make forest management plans in the field. For achieving this kind of duties, we are making some projects. I'm going to start my projects. One is conifer species effects on some soil properties used in afforestation and conservation studies in Elazığ region. So in this project, the conifer species are not the local species in this area, so we are going to understand how they did affect the soil properties. My second project and the biggest project, land use and land cover change effects on natural resources in Fırat River Basin from 1987 to 2017. In every country, we are making some kind of this kind of land use and land cover change analysis. But any of us, especially in my country, we are not looking watershed. So how the water is changing, water resources is changing, and our natural resources is changing. So I'm going to look at the one biggest part of the nature. Thank you very much for listening to me.